flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Autobots, roll out! We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes! Autobots! Reap the whirlwind! One shall stand, one shall fall.
Hey, oh no, my Zoom window is all over the place. Hello everybody, sorry for the technical issues already.
Oh yeah, nice.
Sorry Fabian, you were seen.
Oh, look at
just-
that! You're messing it up, everything. Dale. Nah, it's
Sorry.
alright. It's good.
Hey, there we go. Sorry, I redid my Zoom window when we went on air, and then I thought, oh no, I can't edit it until we're on now. So, there we go. Hey, hopefully you can hear me. We are not joined by Yanis, which means he can't stop us revealing things.
Oh boy.
So this stream, you're gonna find out so much information you do not.
This will have consequences.
He's gonna pop up to me in a minute. No, I'm here. I'm watching. So anyway, we've got Fabian and Hyro. I'm gonna do some shout outs on Twitch. So we've got Hatmade. Hey all, hello to you. We've got Freaking Cobranican. Oh my god, I didn't say that properly. Hello to you. We've got Lord Dragir, we've got Shani, and we've got Darth Tyler who says, hey ho, Air Force crew. Yeah, that's cool. Lord Dragir saying, so Dial will finally be renamed to Dale. I think so. I think that's what we're doing, aren't we? We're gonna
Yeah.
be
Do you want to
renaming
be a
it.
do you want to be a dinosaur?
Yeah, why not? That'd be a good April Fool's, wasn't it? To rename it to Dale, and we'll see how many people notice it.
Let's just slap your face on it.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Who's got YouTube?
I got YouTube. Okay. From YouTube, there is Stay Puffed, Black Knight, Richard Trinder, E. Rhodes, Sean Fortune, Deadpool, Light Dragon 88, True Cosmic, Digilabs 71, Joel Solano, William Choudhury, Ahmed Jawad, Joseph Lowett, Lord Avix, Chip Cox, Action Whale, William Wilkinson, Vicious Max, Sans Stricker Woods, True Cosmic, Digilabs again, LG Gap, many others. A lot of people today in
On YouTube, yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
Joining us on Facebook, hello to Jason Perry, Eric Spratlin, Victor Alzamora Cano Alva, James Haynes, Corey Speaks, Kyle Blanchett, hello to Hal Vega, Pete Hodgson, and that's it. Hello to you guys. Thanks for joining.
Cool. So we've got lots to show today, so I think we should kick it off with, well, the event is actually called Kicking Off, so let's kick off with the event. Kicking Off. It's a unusual one, Hyro, this weekend, isn't it?
It is. So if you have been following up the dialogues, the story, our beloved combat bots had something to say to the bots, and they are proving their worth in a Mecha Soccer game. And that means we are having Mecha Soccer chests. As you can read there, every one of these chests have some premium 3-star or 4-star shards, and they have a chance to get a not duplicate 4-star crystal or a not duplicate 4-star combat chip. That's for the first time. Of course, it's a small chance, but you get 100 of these chests over the whole event. So there is I think it's a realistic chance to land on a duplicate either 4-star bot or combat. Then you will also, of course, get 5-star crystal shards. You will get G-Metal and gold power core chips and some spark and combiner spark. If you can get into the event, Fabian, so don't matter or don't mind the structure. It's still work in progress. So the idea is that you can see some of these kicking off or mecha soccer chests. I think.
If you're
I don't know
moving,
if
if you're moving, Fabian, we don't see it. If
I
you're,
think
But really? Is it? Oh,
yeah,
it's frozen, right?
you
it's
are. You're
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah.
Not the stream
Sorry, I was
to.
I was I was scrolling for like 5 minutes.
And nothing.
Nothing.
We're waiting, like, okay, it will happen.
Um,
Yeah.
I
What
hope
would
it
be a
shows.
stream without technical issues? Yeah,
There we go.
so just ignore the other rewards. I'm still working on that, kind of a bit delayed. But if you go to the last one, we can see the Autobot Mecha Soccer. That's the same as the Decepticon, and you get like kind of more than 90% of chances to get premium shards, and that 1% to get either one 4-star Autobot No Dupe Crystal or 1-star 1 4-star Autobot No Dupe combat chip, and it's 100 chests. So yeah, the chances are good if you complete the event. And also we'll have a bundle with these chests for the first time. So it's also a good opportunity to get some bots and shards, and maybe if you're lucky, a no duplicate. So you can score this goal of scoring into a no duplicate 4-star.
Cool. So that is kind of the first time we've ever done that, isn't it, Hyro? In a
It
chest where you
is,
get
it is.
a non dupe, and there's 100 chests if you complete the whole
Yeah.
event. And then we also have a bundle as well, don't we? So if players want to get more of those chests and they didn't get quite lucky, or maybe they did get lucky in the event, then they
Yeah.
can get a bundle as well.
So it's absolutely the first time that's on the store. It's not the first time it's on in an event. They used to be part of the anniversary bundles, event. Now it was a 5-star last time, so we kind of improved that. And I think Daily's frozen.
Am I? No, I'm just
Oh
not
no, it's
moving.
just some laggy. Okay. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll have another 4 dupe non-dupe events someday. Oh, that's for sure. But yeah, that's the first time it's part of kind of a chest that has many other rewards. So it's not the main reward, but it's a lucky chance to get it. And it's the first time it's on a bundle. So of course you can get some luck in there too.
Cool. Could we see that again in the future? Or is it just...
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Cool. And we've got a question. So one player saying, I know your secret behind cross-faction alliances. Is it just a final notice in for lowering player numbers? Well, no, that's not true. And I think we've gone on record to say that we have the most active players now than we have for a very, very, very long time. So no, players are not dwindling in that respect. But I think the elephant in the room is Decepticon players would find it hard on bigger, alliance events. It's hard to find teams. Why can't everybody just kind of play together?
That's like there's more players coming in, but it's also like I think the problem is also the game's a little bit older and it's hard to get to the top level and to find some people who are like very committed to the game and all that. So this is something that's working against this probably, but we are doing like stuff right now to ease the progression. More will be revealed with HQ18. But yeah, there's other stuff coming as well that's been announced this week.
It's also good for new players coming into the game because now it doesn't really matter what faction you choose. You can play with whoever you want to play, whereas previously, maybe if you did pick Decepticon, there'll be, oh, now you can't play with me because I'm Autobot, so there were some problems there. But I think players are more thinking, now we're going to have cross-faction play, will we be able to mix up our teams? Will we be able to use cross-faction combiners at some point? Could this expand to that in the future, or is it just simply going to be for alliances at this stage?
It's probably only going to be for alliances. It has a lot of complexity for combiners. I know it's been asked a lot, but it's not coming yet. It's really just to basically help the Decepticons, how make it easier for them to find teams when they want to compete in an event. But yeah, no words yet on cross-faction combiners.
Yeah,
No.
so you still choose like a faction, you still get mainly the main faction rewards in events, you still focus on this main faction, but the big difference is that now alliances are mixed.
Yeah, you can just play with whoever you want to play. And I know some Autobots have said in the past, oh, I actually want to play with this really good Decepticon player. Well, soon you will be able to. So let's see what other questions. We've got a lot of questions about the Titan part, Hyro, but I think you've already mentioned.
Right, and yeah.
Yes, that's coming very soon.
Yes, so the 3-star Titan part in the shop, if that's the question. So the 2-star and 3-star, it will come soon. How soon? I don't know yet.
Before the end of the saga, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Potentially.
Potentially the same. Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, the assets it needs. It's a matter of art and things that are missing. So they come when we release a new bot or new combat. It was a bit late for the new combat, so it will come with a new bot. Yeah.
Cool. So Vixen's asking, what about the Combiner Lab? Us getting a second slot?
I don't know.
Possible?
No.
You're smiling, Fabian.
Something is coming about that, but it's not a second slot.
Cool.
Yeah, something is coming about that. I cannot say more at the moment, but I think Vixen will be happy about the change.
Cool. Vixen, you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy when we got installed.
I don't want to
know.
presume about people reaction, but I really believe it's something good
Cool.
that players will appreciate.
That's good to hear. We've got a question. We're in a desperate need of a 5-star batch. Yes, we are, aren't we? We've not done one in a while. When do you think the next one will be? Because I think after this endurance, I'm not sure if we're going to have 3 bots already.
Is it 3?
I think we've.
But I think if it's 3, probably there will probably be a 5-star batch where with only 2 of the newest one and 3 that are going to be from the older bots. Probably, I doubt that we're going to be doing a batch with 3 of newer ones. So hopefully very soon with 2 of the. So which one were they? I don't remember, but I think Minerva and Flatline are not in a batch, and they would be there. And then
Skids and Knockout.
Yeah, Skids and Knockout.
And then Terramander and
Top Spin would probably potentially be in the next one. Yeah, we're looking at that. Yeah.
Cool. Stay Puffed is asking a question about HQ18. I know we're going to talk about HQ18 at some point, but I'll just throw this one at you. When will XP be reduced, and will XP for max bots carry over? So I guess when you start to reduce all the XP, will that overflow go into new bot levels?
Yeah.
Essentially,
it will. Yeah, it will. Yeah.
So with the
reduction, this is what I was saying.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying a little bit before. You know, when we were saying that it's hard for new players to get into that pool. You know, past level 60, where actually the game, like all the social aspect of the game, really is, where like all the the players are competing and all. It's hard to get there, and this is something we wanted to do with the bot XP. You know, we wanted to make it easier for players, which when they like a bot, to get it to this level where they actually can compete. And yeah, if you have, you're going to see some level increase when we push the release for HQ18 in your bots, because we have reduced the amount of XP needed between level 50 and 60, I think.
Cool. That's good to hear. Right. So endurance bots. I think we can show them whenever you're ready, Fabian. So we've not got the damage numbers tied in just yet. So again, do not worry about the damage numbers. They've not been balanced. They're not in playtesting just yet. But we wanted to show you an idea of the special ability and just get some feedback really on what players are thinking. I doubt it will change too much, will it, Fabian, at this stage, because we are close to the event? But I guess it's pending feedback. So we shall see.
Yeah, it's a little bit pending feedback. We had like technical difficulty getting these bots into playtest as early as we wanted. So we're showing it right now. It's literally the things we're gonna show to the we're gonna give to the playtesters. So obviously their feedback are gonna be taken into account, and so hopefully it's not gonna change so much. But if they say it's completely crap, you know, maybe it's a good thing. It's a good thing that it's gonna change. So yeah, sorry about that. Like, we wanted it to be earlier in playtest, we couldn't make it, but they'll have it like by tomorrow, I guess. So yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if we even have shown them.
Oh, you're sharing your roadmap. Oh. Well, there we go. I did say that Yanis is not here. We are going to reveal everything. I I'm not sure what's on there. I'm not sure.
It's one. It's the roadmap for 2020, so no
Phew!
worries.
Okay. Phew.
Phew! Phew!
I was thinking already. We have to delay this now. This stream.
Someone says got the screenshot. They've got the screen grab. Well, 2020 or 2021. You already know. It's already in the game. You already know what came then. So take 2.
Oh, that would have been
Oh,
a
dear.
disaster.
Yes.
Let's go. So we said top spin. I don't
Top
know if
spin.
we show them in the.
We haven't, so we can do the whole thing.
Ah. Okay. There's too many bots on this test account.
Wow.
Where is it? Do I have it? Not there.
Yes, I see it. Top spin. He's there. Down.
Ah, yeah.
There we go.
We're still shocked. Oh, nice.
And this is Top Spin, the new Autobot coming in the Endurance.
Gonna be a special bot. I don't know.
Oh,
if we
I
can
like
keep
his
it.
guns.
Very weird
nice.
plane.
I quite like it. It's quite nice.
Yeah. It's quite futuristic.
Yeah.
It's like a Cybertron plane.
It looks like
So
the
that's it.
typical ship you could build with Lego.
Cool, so that's Top Spin, and then Terramander.
Oh, nice.
Was saying, so excited for this guy, please be good.
Let's see. Oh, that gun.
Ooh.
That gun.
That gun.
Oh, I like that
Yeah.
gun.
Very
Yes.
cool. Yeah.
They look really cool.
Wow.
I'm glad we waited to do those bots because there's been some new toys, and they all. I mean, this is basically the toy, and it looks really cool because I remember a few years ago we looked at these guys, and they were just like very old ones, and they looked very, very strange. So I'm glad we waited because they do look really good.
Very
Cool.
nice looking bot. Yeah, really nice. But what is their abilities, Fabian? Let's get them in.
Let's get them in battle.
Yeah. So, let's see. If you've got any questions about the new bots, do let us know in the chat.
So I'm going to display the ability. You're going to see how it works, but I call it at the mechanical phase. So that's when we know it's going to work sort of like that way. But all the duration, the cost, and the damage are really not set in stone.
So pretty much anything with a value is we're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. Cool. So we jump in.
It's called Dark Beam.
Yeah.
And it's firing one piercing long-range dark bullet, releasing protective clouds along its path, protecting allies and blocking 40% of damage for 16 seconds. Upon impact, the bullet deals some damage to an enemy target.
Cool. So it is. How long is this bullet then? Oh, it is that long. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So-
that long. So you can see the impact at the end. So that's where the damage was dealt.
Yeah.
On the shock tower, and along the way, so just like in front of the bot, you're gonna have like some sort of protective smoke, something similar to what Trax does.
Does this protect all the bots in that smoke?
All the bots, yeah.
And what percentage is that? Oh, well, obviously we don't know the damage value
Yeah,
at the moment. Sorry.
We don't know that.
So force field disruptor. Then we already know that that's going to take away this smoke. It just works basically like Trax special ability, like you said.
Yeah. So force field disruptor is going to take away, but I mean, maybe it was actually nobody's going to use force field disruptor anymore. We don't know.
Yeah. So it's just as you can see, I guess it does damage all the way through all the defenses it goes through as well. Then.
It's a very good question. I haven't designed it, but I'm going to rerun the battle and we can check together.
Yes, I think it did damage as it was going all the way across. So not only I guess you just got to make sure you deploy him before everybody else, so you can just beam all your bots and as many buildings as you can. But let's
Or
see.
after, yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah,
it's also you can see a case where you see it after. You got like all your walking bots are already in the defenses, and you just want to get that one that's at the back, and along the way just protect the one that have already been deployed.
Yeah, or you could, like Cups teleporting to the HQ at the back, you can beam him and make sure he's still okay. Because the range is quite long, isn't it? I don't know if the range is obviously going to change. The range could change at this point because it's going through half the base. But yeah, I do think it does damage to...
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
do
don't
you
think
not?
so. Yeah, but I think that's still up for debate. To be fair,
Cool.
that's something. Yeah.
So as
Cool.
you can see, yeah, a little bit of an idea of the new bot. So let's see Terramander, which I guess is just pretty much the same with a different... Is it just...
Can we see Pyramid? Yeah, we can. Yeah, it's the same. It's exactly the same.
Exactly
Let
the
me
same.
just
Cool.
put it in the squad, but it's the same.
Yeah, no worries. Somebody's saying that looks like a damage over time. Is this damage over time or is it raw damage? Does it say on the tool?
It looked like damage over time at the end of it.
Well, we're gonna do another battle, so we can have another look. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're not just there just yet with the new endurance bots, but we hope to have it cleared up very soon. Not within the last week soon. Hopefully we can get something play tested over the weekend and make changes early next week, because we know people want to know if they want to be going for the bot or not. Who else is talking? So a Trax times Skull Smasher clone.
Yeah. Warpath and Skullmaster are quite popular still, so
Yeah, Daft Tyler saying impressive. Yeah.
let's see. So let's target this little.
You're not streaming, Fabian, by the way.
Oh.
That it's okay.
So-
That means we get another battle as well.
The damage looks over time from the visual effects, but actually it is direct. So yeah,
It is
maybe
direct.
so.
Okay. So does this do damage to walls?
No, look. Okay, so the damage at impact is direct.
Yeah.
And along the way, the smoke does damage over time.
So it does upfront damage and damage over time.
So it does damage over time to the enemies, and it also shelters your allies from the damage from the enemies.
Cool.
Quite a toxic guy.
Yeah. Looked pretty cool. So if you've got any questions about that, again, all damage values and ability number values are not just there yet, but we hope to clear them up very soon. That's just an idea of what we've got. So just basically a beam, pretty long ranged, and it reduces damage to your ally bots who stand in it. So that is pretty cool. Let's see if there's any questions. Thriving Electrician says, when will there be a fix for bot experience? Why must we play weeks on end to not really gain much? I guess you're talking about the bots being at 65. We've just not extended that. If there is a problem, just send in a ticket, and we can take a look at that. Hayes is saying best bot since Nose Cone. Runan saying let's add healing to make it even more OP. Daft Tyler saying what combat bot would be good with them? I guess it's kind of unclear at the moment because it hasn't gone into testing, so we don't know what the playtest is running with. Plus, it could change. So what I would probably do is tune into your content creators, because they will be trying pretty much every combat combination. But it is a good question. What combat can it wear?
It's a very good question.
That is a good question. So we will get back to you on that one. Cool. Black Knight says, are you going to make it easier for us to unlock combiners? We will see what our economy update is going to say on that one. Let's see. Sunstreaker Wazza says SG Steeljaw. Well, if he can equip him, maybe. And I think that is pretty much... Is he a combiner piece?
Yeah. I mean, I think at this point we can say yes.
He's part of the
Which is
combiner.
good. He's a powerful combiner piece, yeah.
He is part of a combiner, so that's another reason if you want to run on the endurance. Are the new combat bots getting fixed? Because right now they stay in the fight when they are using a combiner. I think you are referring to Trip Up, and we did push out a fix for another combat bot last week, but I think that one is still a little bit off. But Fabian has put time aside to be going through things like that very soon.
Which one? Trip
This
Up?
one, yeah, Trip Up. When there's a prime rush or something, he stays at the back and doesn't move. But we're aware of it, and I think I submitted it in the file today as a report, so you're
Okay.
aware of that.
Well, so there's two things about that. There's like Trip Up. I remember we pushed a fix for Trip Up to follow Prime Rush when it's in first form, but it's not currently following in its second form. Because the idea was him being invincible, running to the target and just destroying and exploding. But I guess at this level, it's a design choice, and if people don't like it, we could reassess.
Yeah. Was saying Yanis ain't here, so Fabian says, "Yep, he's a combiner piece."
What?
He's just mentioning that normally Yanis will butt in, doesn't he? Try.
Understandably, yes.
Yes. Cool. Right. We're at the half-hour mark, so I guess now we can talk about some unreleased HQ18 features that we have been planning, but they're not here yet, and they'll be coming very soon, and it's going to be part of Black Friday as well, so we might as well reveal something. What is the new feature coming in HQ18 Phase 1 that we've not released, Fabian, which is going to be good for your bots?
So we haven't released it yet, and we also haven't. We didn't give it to the playtesters yet because we wanted them to test HQ18 with what most people are going to get when HQ is coming, which means like level 67 for the bots. But on top of that, there has been some like suggestion like that you were getting some. When you were getting duplicates, you were getting character shards, which sometimes, you don't need that character shard that much because you already have the 4-star and just like, what's the point? So we wanted to give a way to spend those character shards and to improve the character you already like. That means like if you really like one character, you can keep getting or chasing this character, getting shards. So along the way of trying to get the G1 core, you can get character shard and you can also improve this character. So what we're bringing is like we've been looking in the lore, something that's Hasbro submitted, and it's kind of like there is like Cybertron and military ranks that we've wanting to use, and we have used the iconography a little bit when we did the squad core as well. So what we're going to do is bringing rank for some troops. So if you have a troop that you value much, you can just rank them into being a sergeant, a corporal, and all this. So I'm going to show you how it's going to look.
So just going back onto the ranks then, because you're throwing loads of information. How many ranks is there then? I think that's a good first question.
That's a good first question. So in the same way we are releasing HQ18 in different staggered schedule. We don't want to, as you said, it's a lot of things already with HQ18 with the ranks and everything. We want to get the balance right. So there's going to be 2 ranks at the beginning that we're gonna provide. I'm on the device, but you can't see.
So do these attach just to your 5-star, or can they be attached to 4-star as well?
So yeah, that's the thing. So because it's kind of built for you. If you're chasing a bot, it's built to improve, to give you some feedback if you're really chasing a bot. We didn't want to like limit it to a 5-star. So that means like we didn't want players like imagine you're chasing a 5-star and you just like getting all these character shards on one character. You're thinking like, oh yeah, maybe I want to do it on a 4-star, but then it's going to be wasted if I go to the 5-star. So we didn't want that at all. So that means that when you unlock a rank for a character, it's going to apply to all the star rating.
Wow,
so
that's amazing. Yeah. So even if I don't have the 5-star, I can invest in the 4-star, and then when I do get the 5-star, it's
going to carry over.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Cool. So do I buy these ranks with character shards then?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look.
Okay. So what do ranks give my bot then? So if I'm a player and I want my bots to be better, what are ranks going to give me? Do they give me more damage? Is it more HP?
They're going to give you. So yeah, so you can see it there. There's going to be a rank there. There's going to be a new tab on the bot profile, and there's going to be a rank. As you can see on the left, I've already upgraded Laser Optimus at the corporal rank, and it's going to give damage boost and a health boost.
Cool.
So yeah, it's really to just like, cater to these players who already have that top squad, and they've been looking at ways of improving their bots, and they really want to improve that bot because it's a key piece in the strategy. You can give them that little bit of an edge with like an extra 5% of damage and 5% of health. And you can see on the right there, on the right of the rank that we already have, you can see what the next rank is going to bring. And then you can see it's a Sergeant. The icon is a little small there, but like each icon for each rank is specific for a faction and a class. So you're going to see that little like icon only for the corporal that are Autobots in a special class. And then you see the little one at the little like nudge at the back there on the left is actually the rank, and you're going to get like 2, 3, 4 depending on how you rank up.
Cool. So I see on that screen Laser Optimus shards. Now those are not in the game at the moment, right? So there's character shards and then
The
resource
character
special
shards are,
shards.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, the character shards are. I'm reading it wrong, just the way it is. The resource special shards. So what are they? I see you've got 200 out of 400 of those. So I need
Yes.
2
So
currencies
I'm
then
missing
to.
yeah, I'm missing the translation there.
Okay.
So
what
it's going
are
to be
they?
it's going to be special class shards. So and they're going to be obtained the same way as the Laser Optimus shard. If you get a duplicate of Laser Optimus, you're going to get some Laser Optimus shards, and you're going to get some class shards. The class shards are not yet in the game, but it's just because you might get more. I mean, you might not be specific, because there's a lot of bots you get duplicate of that you don't necessarily want. So, for example, you have that bot which is, give me another special, Elita. Elita is good, but imagine you don't want Elita. You don't want to rank up Elita, but you still get a duplicate. You can still use that special class shards towards your Laser Optimus.
Right. So to obviously buy my ranks, I need the character shards for that specific character, and then I can get a class shards, which are just going to drop from pretty much anybody really, and depending on their class.
Any special bot.
Cool. So right now, my next question for you is then: I love Optimus Prime, and I want to get a few bundles for this guy to get those shards, but the bundles they're only on for 2 months at a time. So how do we fix that, Hyro?
Yeah, so as part of this, we know players will want as many shards as possible, not only special or class shards, but also bot specific. So with that update, you will be able to get any bundle from the MAA section or your team section. That means if you want Optimus Prime bundles, you have to go to Optimus Prime. You just tap on there will be a new tab, information tab, and you will have bundles there to get to purchase Optimus Prime bundles. As an example, these bundles will have the typical character shards, character crystals, so it will be a way to get more of these class shards and character shards.
Cool. So every character in the game, I can just go in there and just get their specific bundle.
It's kind of similar to the rotation we have now,
Yeah.
where if you are missing a 4-star character, you will see them rotate for you. But in this case, you won't have to wait. You can just go to the game, just tap and select.
So what about then Skids? Well, I guess the next 2 bots who are coming up, Topspin and Terramander, they just come out in the game. Does that mean I can go as soon as they're released, go in and get their bundle, or will I need to wait on specific new bots?
I think they are still under discussion, and we need to figure out if there will be a release cadence of that.
Yeah.
But I think the idea is also that you don't have to wait much to the point where you can just rank them up, as we have done with the G1 cores that now appear quicker, ability 11. Same will be with the ranks.
Cool. So any bundle I want, any character, it's going to be in the game. So I guess then it's changing bundles in a way, isn't it? Because we're never going to have this many bundles in the game. Well, I don't know if we've ever even more bundles than Black Friday. So does that mean bundles for the future bundles, and we're only going to be bringing in special weekly bundles after that?
We will. Of course, we will have the special weekend. So
Yeah.
the ones like the one we have now, right, with a soccer chest, the ones with special stuff, power core chips, double, triple, quadruple values will still happen on the weekends. This will be like a baseline where you can maybe chase for that missing amount of shards you are expecting to get, or something like that. And yeah, so these bundles will be probably updated after we release the bots, some weeks after. So there will be, or maybe not. We still have discussing it.
Cool.
So there is still value on having an advantage of getting the bots in the event. But of course, in the event, the main goal is the 5-star, right? For many people. So maybe we add them at the same time. We'll see.
Cool. Yeah, lots of questions for me. I will get to player questions in just a second, because I just want to make sure we're just getting as much information about this as we can. So, unfortunately, Hyro, Black Friday is around the corner, so players at this point are thinking, well, is it even worth spending on Black Friday because they're not going to drop the ranks?
What? Wait. Yes,
Wait, they will.
The idea is that they
Cool.
will. Yeah. Even if we don't have, ideally we'll have this feature, but even if we don't have, for whatever happens, ideally we'll have them on the Black Friday bundles. So the idea is that you don't have to just fire.
So the class shards are gonna start dropping from Black Friday.
Yeah, that's our goal.
From duplicate, yeah. Even if we don't have the rank yet, you can already like stock up the class shards, which you don't have at the moment, but yeah, and you will be able to use them. Okay.
Yeah.
So the idea is that we don't want you to have to spend twice, right? If you are taking part of the Black Friday bundles and offers and everything, we don't. You will get what you need in the shards and character shards and also class shards, so you don't have to spend again. We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So this will be like a big start to start getting your class shards collection for sure.
Yeah, it was super important, wasn't it, to get this in line for Black Friday, because
it
would have been so annoying. Yeah, it would have been so annoying to drop this after Black Friday and after people have just, because we know how popular Black Friday is to some of our players. So if you want to be chasing,
it's not only bundles. I mean, you will start getting them from any duplicate. So it will be on the free crystals you get every day. It will be on the event crystals, on the premiums.
So
yeah, maybe it's a good time to start holding on this and then opening them next week. Yeah.
Cool. So then another question, with HQ18, have we done anything with drop rates or anything like that, or do they also remain the same?
So we have some changes. Cannot go into detail now.
Okay.
It won't be like radical, right? We always have a structure for the game economy. We think it's not only the safest way, but also the healthier way for the game. But yeah, there will be some changes to make them a bit more appealing.
Cool. Do you think, so at the moment we have 1.9% as the character shard drop rate. Do you think that could become standard rather than the 1%, or do you think it could be higher than that? Not to give too much away.
Sorry?
Could it? So we've got I think it's 1.8% at the moment is the drop rate for character crystals.
Yeah.
Could we see that as the baseline drop rate for 4 stars? 1.8%, or could it be higher than that?
It's gonna be on that line. Yeah, it's not a big increase or anything.
Cool. So we can expect premium crystals then to raise to that. Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean we're still working on that, but it may happen.
Cool. That is very good news. So, sorry everybody. Hopefully I asked so many questions that you didn't have that many questions in chat, but I do see one about combats. Do they get these as well? Do they get the military ranks at this stage?
No.
Not yet. Okay. Cool. Are we expecting anything with an increase in HQ18 with combats? Maybe ability 11 for them?
Yeah, we haven't looked at it, and it's funny it didn't come up during the playtest. It's probably something we'll have to do following HQ18. It's very probable that especially some minions, even at level 10, are going to be a bit weak because they don't scale. So we might be looking at increasing the level of the combat, but I don't want to say that for sure. Let's see.
Cool. Sunstreaker Wazza says 40 crystals for $20. I'm not. Is that going to be? I guess we've not really confirmed anything with the bundles at the moment, but they are looking to be improved. So let's see what else about combiners as well. How would you get the combiner bundles then, Hyro? So if every is there no combiner bundles anymore? Do they just go into each specific bot for that combiner and then just probably buy it individually?
No, in the specific character you will get a specific crystals for that. So
Yeah.
not the combiner ones. Combiner bundles will be still on rotation for sure.
Still on rotation. Cool. I guess will they then become weekly rotational ones rather than maybe just every few days?
Well, it's weekly already. I mean, every midweek you get a combiner bundle for sure.
Cool.
It's the way it is right now. So
Vixen says new bundles are really good. Yeah, that's good. Steel Dragon says good idea with class shards. I've never got enough bot shards for a 4-star. Will you be increasing the ability point cap? I often find myself getting APs faster than I can spend them, bouncing off of 40. I guess they'll need them with HQ18, won't
I
they?
often find myself getting ability point faster than I can spend that. So you have too much or you don't have enough?
Yeah.
You want to increase the cap because you get too many.
Too many.
I don't think so. It might be something that will be discussed during the playtest as well for HQ18, but I don't think so.
Cool. Runan is asking, can we make it easier to open crystals? Some people have been hoarding, so opening 50 in one go would be nice. That would be quite nice.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Somebody just below wrote, stop hoarding.
yeah.
Grey Mallion's asking, so do you need both currencies to level up, or is it a scenario where you can go, okay, I've got all the character shards, I don't need the special shards?
No,
You get both.
You need both.
Yeah. So the idea is that you can use any of the class shards for any specific class, but also we don't want it to just people that maybe are hoarding a lot of these shards or character shards just to instantly rank up, right? It's a fresh start for everyone, and it's a new currency, and you will need both of them.
Cool. Daft Tyler says, so to sum it up, it's easier to get what you're hunting. Yes, I would say so, right, Hyler? You just find the bot you want, you get the bundle you want. You don't have to wait like you do at the moment where you're waiting probably weeks to get what you want. You just go and get it if you want it, essentially. Let's see, what else have we got? So, no, I've already answered your question, Macaulay. Can you show Topspin Terramander's SA stats? We haven't confirmed them just yet, so we probably don't want to show them just yet. They are not confirmed. Will minion combats be able to combine like the toys do? I don't think that's possible, is it? With the way they're designed.
No, for the moment.
Unfortunate.
Basically, I don't know. It would require a lot of animation work, and we couldn't release as many characters, I guess.
Cool. Cuddy Fox is saying, can we get crystals for 3 and 4-star combats? They are almost impossible to get. I think, well, with the chance event, Hyro, you could argue that they're already there, aren't they? With the new chance event that we've got at the moment, with the combat chance event, you get 3 and 4 stars. So they are there, Cuddy Fox. They are there.
And the free crystals. I mean, the drop chances on these ones aren't that bad. I mean, you get eventually your 3-4 stars.
Cool. So combats then, Hyro, with bundles. Can we also go into our own combats and then find bundles for those as well, or are they going to be rotational?
They were going to be rotational because I think they don't appear on the team first section, so we don't have a section for them at the moment.
Cool.
But maybe in the future,
Yeah, some players are also mentioning that the bundles that you have to pay, you know, when you refresh your energy on an alloy, some say they're quite steep at the moment. Will they be changing at all with HQ18?
I haven't considered that yet,
Okay.
so really I don't have an answer.
That's fine.
We have focus on the bots mostly,
Mostly, yeah. Cool. That seems to be most of the questions. So obviously, if you are a spender, you're going to get the bundles. But as a free-to-play player, then they can get all of this just by playing the events. I guess obviously they'll be in wars because you get premium crystals in there and premium crystal shards. So they also have an option to get them as well, right, Hyro? So they're going to be
Yeah, so
in events.
any duplicate from any source, you can
Yeah.
get this shard.
Cool. Cool. Will you also get them in the free crystals that players can claim daily, potentially
Correct.
there as well?
Yeah.
Cool. That's nice. Please allow the base icons to be toggled off for every match until turned on again. I guess that is nice to have, isn't it, Fabian?
What is it? Do you mean the power core icon when you attack a
Yeah.
base? Yeah, to keep it off rather than on as a default. Yeah, that would be nice to have.
That would be nice to
Always
have.
turn it off. Yeah,
Cool.
that's how you start the battle. You turn it off.
Yeah. Will the Transformers from the Earthspike be coming into the game?
From what?
Yeah, from what? Sorry?
Transformers from the Earthspike. Yeah, you'll have to let us know which one you mean. Nitty saying, is Topspin part of a combiner or just Terramander? Ah, that's a good question. Are they both a combiner piece, or is
Yeah.
it just an? Are they both a combiner piece? Yeah. So Nitty, not to.
I should not say things like that.
Well, you can Google it. You can Google it and find out probably.
Yeah.
So Fabian's leaked something else. I told you that we was going to
Yeah,
release
I mean for
information today.
Terramander, it's quite obvious. It's quite obvious for Terramander.
If it wasn't
But,
for the
yeah.
one. Fixin says, Fabian, can you do a quality of life for fusing cores to hide equip cores? There's so many questions with power cores at the moment, isn't there, and how they look in the game and how they're displayed. Any plans for changes with them?
That's when you need Giannis. He's
Yeah.
the man behind the quality of life improvement. That's what he's coding. Yeah, it would be nice. And the power cores, there's a lot of them in the UI. That would be very nice.
Cool. So
A bit of
Thomas,
filtering would go a long way.
so Thomas Rook saying, with the XP decrease for each bot level, will bots that are currently will it be that bots that are level 63 are now upgraded to level 5 during the update? I guess that's really hard. So I guess a better question for you would be, sorry, Thomas, if it's level 65 now, how much XP do they have in that threshold when the XP is lowered? Are they pretty much 66 or are they halfway to 66?
Oh, it's very hard to answer.
Sorry, that one's hard
I
question
think
to answer as well.
you should go on Sunstreaker Woza stream and ask this question, because he published a very nice table the other day in the playtest channel, and he knows exactly those values.
Wow.
So go there, ask the question, and you get like an expert answer.
Nice. Will you be able to collect 5 masks to make a quintesson? I'm not sure.
That's my dream.
Some other people were asking if the quintessence are coming into the game.
Yeah,
I don't think so. As usual, we kind of like discuss with Hasbro what they have in store for the next year in terms of like toys and like, celebration and like, TV series. And I don't think the quintessence are really on the menu this year.
I'm quite excited about some of the next upcoming releases coming up, especially next year, because I think they're mostly based off player requests, right? Can we say that? I'm just kind of...
I don't want to open the roadmap anymore. I'm scared now. I think so. Yeah, I don't know. And also, like when Hasbro came around, sometimes they focus on a movie during a year or TV series. And like this year, they had like a lot of exciting toy coming up in 2023, and a lot of good characters. And it's great for us because it's just like we're going to be happily bringing these characters, and they're really great characters with a lot of charisma. So
cool. I guess is it too early to start talking about Next Saga, because we've not really announced? Is it too early?
Well, this one is super intensive and busy, and on Black Friday, the new meta, the new things, right? So
yeah.
we haven't had too much time to get deep into the Next Saga.
I was going to ask what's the class of the next combat and bots coming up, but if we it's too early,
it's not enough today of new information. We have to go for more.
I mean, Giannis is not here. Why not?
Oh, why yes.
All right. Any more questions if you've got about the new meta? So the new meta will land just as Black Friday's hitting, right? We're talking the Thursday before Black Friday, which
Correct.
is next week, right? So everything
It's
is
next
coming in
week.
next week. When are we going to start announcing what we have for Black Friday then? Because I think players are asking what the schedule's going to be. Will they be able to go into each bot at that time, Hyro, from next week?
Yes, the idea is that you will have the bundles in the bots, so you can go in the bot and get the bundles. Remember, you will get the clash shards, but I don't know if the ranks will be there. I think they will, or well,
Oh, yeah.
no matter what, if, you will get the shards for
You will
sure.
get some clash out, yeah.
Nice. So how did it
Should
feel?
we-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Fabian.
No, I'm worried about time. I'm thinking like we have 2 trivia questions and some
Oh.
freebies to give out. Should we do that?
Yes, let's do some trivia. Harry, do you want to get question 1 and I will get question 2?
Yes. So as usual, thank you, Nathan Webb, for sharing with you your knowledge, with us your knowledge. So question number 1 says, in the G1 cartoon, the Decepticon headquarters was an undersea base built out of their crash Star Cruiser. So what was the name of the Star Cruiser? That's an easy one. Today they are quite easy. So G1 cartoon, Decepticon HQ was an undersea base, and it was built out of their crashed Star Cruiser. Pretty nice one.
I love the Star Cruiser design. I think it's
Yeah,
great.
it is.
It looks so
is.
good. Yeah.
Kind of organic even.
Yeah.
So if you know the answer, that of course you know, just write down your player name, HQ level, and alliance name, and you may be selected to get some freebies.
Cool. So Daft Tyler's asking you a very good question, Hyro.
Oh, let's see if I have a very good answer.
No, sorry, Runan. He's saying, are you telling me to keep the mecha crystals closed until next weekend from this weekend's event?
No, because you get shards, so you can open them freely. Well, no. If you get a direct character, that means you were lucky enough to get a non-dupe. So you will get you won't get class shards from a non-dupe. The shards you get, like the 3-star, 4-star, and premium, yeah, it's a good time to hold them on and just do the exchange next week, just on Black Friday.
Yanis is not here, and we're telling the players to hold their crystals.
Yeah, well, it's not ideal for sure, but it is what it is, right? I mean, that conclusion you will get yourself. So yeah,
you are not the one sitting next to him tomorrow in the office.
When he's watching the stream, going, "Why did you say that? Why did you say that?" Oh, great.
Okay, I'm selecting some winners.
Yeah, nice one. I'm going to do the second question then, before Hyro reads out the winners. Question 2. The Ark became a Titan class toy recently, but what was the name of the smaller robot it came with? So, if you're on our Discord server, this is pretty easy, because the answer is always there. So, winners, Hyro, who won?
Oh, wait, I'm missing one.
This is where all the chat are holding their answers until somebody puts an answer in, I think.
They don't need to, I mean, not this time. Yeah, so the answer is, of course, the Nemesis. Very cool ship and very mean. And the winners on Facebook is Stephen Sig, that is Porno Prime in the game. From YouTube is Robin Armstrong, who is Defcon 64 in the game. And from Twitch is Wolf Dragon Soul, who is Dragon Bot. And they all say Nemesis.
Cool, so I'm going to repeat the second question again. The Ark became a Titan class toy recently, but what was the name of the smaller robot it came with? So get your answers in. I see loads of people who are getting that right. Somebody's got 500,000 premium crystal shards ready to go on HQ18.
Well, it's what is the little ant that was hoarding all? Now it's the moment.
That's a lot of crystals to open. No wonder he wants an open 50 button. That's insane.
Open 50,000.
Wow. So I'm going to pick some winners. So if you want to, I don't know, is anybody on Facebook? Because I don't have Facebook open, but I am going to just
I can do Facebook.
I'm just going
I
to
was
copy.
actually checking on on the Ark toy. It's amazing. I should get it. Does anyone of our watchers have it?
Yeah,
Has
maybe
it?
you should post it on Discord so I can send it to Hyro and tease him
Yeah,
with it. So
yeah.
if you have it, post it on Discord. That will be.
Or even better, send it to me and blah blah. Okay, Facebook, looking for the right answer and right spelling.
Cool. So I have my winners, which is Penny Lancaster and Gray Malian. So well done to you. Harry's going to pick his winner on Facebook. Then I'm going to ask you one more question.
Boo! You didn't choose the correct spelling.
Did I not? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, you did.
It's okay.
Who's your winner,
We're
Hyro?
not like that.
My winner is from Facebook, Madcap.
Cool. So zones. Are we going to be rebalancing zones come HQ 18?
So there's going to be a new zone after zone 15, which is going to be a zone 16 without Prime League effects. And the zone 17, which is going to call Prime League, is the one that's going to be with the Prime League effects, with the same pool as the zone 16, which should normally have the highest bases, which means HQ 18 bases. As for rebalancing the zones before that, it's not been decided yet. You're going to have to convince Yanis for that.
So next stream,
Yeah.
We'll ask him again. Does that include elimination mode? A player's asking.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
I mean, yeah, the new zones. I'm confused now. The new zone 16 will be in elimination mode as well. Yeah.
Awesome. So we've got 3 minutes left. If you've got any last questions about what we've discussed, HU18, the massive economy change coming next week, right? Next Thursday, it's going to be in the game, and you'll be able to start opening everything, and you'll be able to start collecting your currency and shares. And when will they be able to use this? So if it's coming next week, how far away are we? Is it exactly on HQ18 release?
Potentially. We would like to think so. Obviously, yeah, as I was saying, we just want that to be playtested as well. It's not been in playtest yet because we wanted the playtester to try HQ18 with the current bots and without these ranks to see, like, because not everybody's going to go for ranks straight away. So we want to make sure that without the ranks, HQ18 is still balanced. But yeah, hopefully, obviously, if the playtest goes well on ranks, they will go up with HQ18 as well.
Cool. Will there be an in-game tutorial on the new currency? I guess we'll be adding wiki pages and things on this, so...
Yeah,
it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I don't think we have done a tutorial in ages. No, since the game release,
Cool.
As usual, it's best to join Discord, join the wiki, and check things there.
Nice. So Action Whale saying, can we see more Terramander? He is previous in the stream. So if you go onto our past broadcast, you'll be able to go back and see that. But that is the end of this Transformers Air Force stream. So thank you, Hyro and Fabian, for going through all that. And thank you to everybody for tuning in. We are here in 2 weeks, which is then the Endurance. And maybe we'll be able to talk new bots and new combats then. So... yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.